Welcome to Jurassic at the parks.
We are here, finally, back at the theme parks again, Universal Studios Florida, for the Passholder preview of the Velocicoaster. So excited, gonna be amazing. Our reservation for the Velocicoaster is at 8:30 p.m. It is about 6 o'clock now. This is kind of part one of a two-part video, sort of. So this video will be all about us going on the Velocicoaster and walking around Islands of Adventure. Next week you will see a video of what we did just a moment ago, which was go to Big Fire, American Fair, and City Walk and check out some of the new shops at City Works.
Spoiler alert,
or City Walk rather.
So good.
So good. So definitely check that out next week when that comes out. But for now, yeah, we're here for the Velocicoaster. Everything we've seen, everything we've heard about it has been unbelievable. I am a massive Jurassic Park fan, have been since I was a kid. Jurassic Park is my all-time favorite movie, and I just cannot wait. So let's go into the shop, check out some of the new Jurassic Park and Jurassic World merch that they have, and then eventually ride the Velocicoaster.
I'm distracted because I can see it running right now and I'm really scared.
It wasn't running a moment ago. We tried to get a shot of us by the U.S. area.
It's running.
But it was down, I think, for a little bit, but she's running now. We're excited. It's gonna be good. As we approach, we've seen this before, where the walls, of course, are down. You can see the cars zooming past. The Velocicoaster, she is live. 4 previews, 4 rehearsals, 4 technical rehearsals, for soft opening, however you like to call it. It officially opens June 10th. We are here on May the 2nd. Check it out. Can't wait. It's happening, people. Everybody stay calm. It's happening. It's Q at night. This is going to be amazing. We're rounding the corner. And there's the sign for the Velocicoaster. Oh man. Velociraptors everywhere. Oh, when that color changes at night. Oh man. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, it's so nice back here. New. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that top hat. Whoa. Here it is, Velocicoaster. Gonna head into the queue line. We can film a good amount of the queue line, but of course we will not be able to film the roller coaster because it goes upside down. Kelly, any final words before we get in the queue line?
Let's prepare for your ultimate raptor close encounter. Scan your ticket at an available station, and the screen will indicate which locker is assigned to that ticket. You won't be returning to this room, so you remember that number, symbol, or color to retrieve your items.
So Kelly, what did you think of the Velocicoaster?
I'm not okay.
At the moment we got to the end, she said, I'm never doing that again, ever, 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 ever.
That was too intense for me. I did not like it. Sorry.
That was amazing.
It was very intense. I think I was out of my seat more than I was in it, and I was upside down more than I was right side up.
Yes. So if you've been on Mako over at SeaWorld, same designer, same company, same seat design, so there is no shoulder restraints, there's only a lap restraint. It is very, you know, it is very secure. They're engineers, physically, you're not coming out of your seat, but it definitely feels like you will.
But the sheer, like, I didn't feel so like Mako, and if you saw that video, we'll link that in the description down below. I did not have a good time on that. This one felt different. Like, I didn't feel like I was gonna fly out of my seat. It was just like the sheer like G-forces, like the actual intensity of it.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was smooth, but I was just like very disoriented of like, you're over the water and then you see the steel track and then you just see black where I did, and then you're like, oh my gosh. So yeah, that might be a once.
Well, for me, I thought that was one of the best roller coasters I've ever been on my entire life. Absolutely unbelievable. The theming was on point. The queue line was incredible. The ride, the launches were unbelievable. They were so cool. Theming to the launches, they had, you know, flying through all the rocks and the crags is like everything you could imagine to be. So cool. The top hat was insane. The corkscrew over the water, you 100% feel like you're going into the water, and it is so incredible.
You're just like literally like, I'm going in the water, no I'm not. I'm going in the water, no I'm not. And
it's 12 out of 10. I want to ride that again by myself. Kelly will have to come back on it.
I'm a scaredy cat now, I guess.
It's okay. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm being realistic.
I had fun, but now that I'm off, I can say it. But on it, I really thought like, oh my.
And also, I did have to like hold my mask a bit because even cinched down. So this has like cinches on it. Even fully cinched down, it felt like it was gonna come off.
Mine was like double looped, and I was holding it on my face. Like, it was really.
So be wary of that. Oh, and another thing, you do have to go through metal detectors.
Yes.
You cannot bring it. So you put your stuff in a locker after you see all the cool stuff in the queue. So you can get footage and pictures of everything, all the cool stuff in the queue. You put your stuff in the locker and then you go on the ride. So really awesome queue system.
So yes, on some Universal attractions you're allowed to bring like a 3-prong fanny pack or a hip bag, bum bag, whatever you want to call them. But this one, everything, your phone, keys, you will go through a metal detector. Another thing I do want to know, which I think is really important, if you don't know, I get migraine headaches, and sometimes rides like 3D or really intense rides, and I went on that ride and did not have a headache, and I do have a headache now. Okay. So
something to keep in mind. Just
something to keep in mind if you have, you know, I don't have a motion sickness or anything like that, but sometimes like the Incredible Hulk is like a migraine trigger for me.
That ride's crazy.
So like it was very, very smooth. Yes. You know? Yes. And I don't want you guys to think I'm hating on it at all. It's really like it is exactly as it is described. But just something I just want to put like that disclaimer out there.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Like me, and I don't know how much of that is also anxiety, so I'll say that.
It was fun, folks. And we're back. Casa de Young with some merch that I picked up. Didn't show off a lot of the Velocicoaster merch because, one, I was not crazy about it, and two, you'll see it in the next video. Hello, Frank. You'll see it in the next video when we show the Universal store. We went to Big Fire, but I got this really, really cool Mr. DNA shirt from Jurassic. Can I help you, sir? He's like, hello, Dad. It is time to go to bed. I want to sleep now. Yeah, we were filming this the night before it goes live. That's how we do it. And on the back here, it's got Mr. DNA, Jurassic Geneticist. Really, really cool shirt. $27. You do get your pass holder discount. And it does not come with a free cat. Say hello, Frank. No, nothing.
Hello.
Hello again, Casa de Young. Like I mentioned a second ago, it is the night before this video goes live. A couple days after we rode the Velocicoaster. We wanted to give ourselves a couple of days to process our emotions.
I needed it after that ride.
And give some final thoughts after sleeping on it a little bit. Kelly, What did you think of the Velocicoaster?
It was intense. It was good. I think that a lot of my anxiety definitely like came through on the ride. I think I really like hyped it up and was just like kind of overworked myself with it. It was good. It was very smooth. Like I said, it was comfortable. You weren't like getting like beat up on it. It was just intense though. It really was. Like that is a coaster.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it. I would do it again. I would do it again. Because now I know what to expect. Okay, well, I'm kind of glad you can't film on the ride because I feel like everything I said was not safe for work. Rated PG-13. But a couple days later, I like it.
Okay.
What'd you think?
I thought it was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
That's probably the best pure roller coaster in Orlando. I would say Hagrid's is like a hybrid because that's like half attraction, half coaster because of the animatronic elements, you know, all the secret stuff and like, you know, cool surprises that you get from that coaster. This is definitely the most intense in Orlando. Probably equal to, if not a little bit more, a little bit more intense than Hulk. Just because this does go faster, it goes higher,
Hulk
and there's
beats you
way
up,
more inversions.
though.
But yeah, because of the age of Hulk, the Hulk hurts.
Like throws you around.
This is, you know, there's an incredible amount of airtime. There is a lot of going upside down, a ton of speed.
Like I said, you were upside down more than you are right side up.
It's
on
a
that ride.
Jurassic coaster.
Yes.
It is incredibly intense.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind if you're wanting to ride it. I thought it was absolutely incredible.
You should do it, if you're on the fence,
Yes.
do it at least once.
Yes, for sure.
It's a good enough ride, even though like I was really scared. I'll be the first to admit I was scaredy cat, you know, but it was fun.
Yes.
Yes.
And I also want to say, while pause the video for a second because our cat is so weird. He picked up a smell and now he's rolling. He's rolling on it like a dog.
It's so funny to see him on the new floors because he has like no traction.
No traction.
So he tried to jump up on our bed the other night and he looked like he was doing the Michael Jackson Thriller dance, like sliding as he tried to jump.
Oh yeah. And he had zoomies earlier and he couldn't get traction on the floor, so it looked like Scooby-Doo as he's like running in place.
Yes, that too. It's hilarious.
He's a funny boy.
He is. A weirdo.
Yeah. He does this at the vet when there's like a lot of good smells. He'll roll around on them. And there he goes. So with the ride itself, you know, we definitely want to go on again. There are some fun Easter eggs that we didn't miss. But if you noticed, we didn't film a lot in the queue because that was the queue. The queue is very short.
Yes.
It does have a lot of stuff outside, just switchbacks and things to, you know, prepare for, you know, the inevitable very long lines for it. But we filmed everything. The only thing that we technically didn't film that we might have been able to.
No traction.
No traction. We might have been able to is right by the lockers. There was some really cool like attraction style posters of the Velocicoaster and some like other like attractions at Jurassic World. So we didn't film those because, you know, you get your locker and it's kind of a scramble to get everything in there. And then on the other side of that is a huge screen that kind of plays like an intro video that's narrated by Bryce Dallas Howard's character from Jurassic World. And then the coaster's right there. So, you know, you put your stuff in the locker at the end of the queue and then you get right on the ride.
Yeah.
And I will also say is the lockers, probably the most genius thing that Universal's done in a long time. You put your stuff in the locker on one side. When you get off the ride, you're on the other side of the lockers. Open up the same way and you're taking it from the other direction.
So you're not
absolutely
like
genius.
Fighting all these people trying to get to your locker to wait. You're not all like you have someone opening their locker on top of your head while you're trying to put stuff in. Like, whoever thought of that, Universal team member, you deserve a raise.
100%.
Because
Genius.
Genius.
Completely genius.
So convenient.
And you can tell how much we go to the parks when we're like the lockers people.
Listen, the lockers.
Listen about
okay.
the lockers.
It's a big deal, all right?
It is a big deal.
It is. Good job.
So overall, 10 out of 10 Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
Kelly, what would you give it?
I would give it a 10 out of 10.
She's a liar. So anyways, if you like
It's not a bad, I will say
I know.
it does exactly what it advertises.
That's true.
She goes and she refuses to quit.
Yes. Oh, also, and I want to say it was hard to see in the video, but the kind of video screen that we saw with the coaster going by and then the raptors chasing them, it's part of the queue line. Sometimes you're going to be going too quickly through the queue to catch it. We were lucky to catch like just the back end of it. So I filmed as much of it as I could. Also, maybe one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a queue line. Besides that, and then the real raptors that I'm still not convinced aren't actual real raptors that they bred for the park.
Yeah.
Those animatronics were unbelievably cool. God, our cat's weird. What are you doing?
Francis.
What are you doing, Francis?
Hello.
He's like, oh, I lick my butt.
Okay.
Nice, weirdo. Anyways, so all in all, as a Jurassic Park nerd, just absolutely love it. I wish their merch was a little bit better. I like the DNA shirt. The Velocicoaster merch, it's okay.
They'll get there.
They'll get there.
Remember how long it took Disney to finally get good merch?
That's true. They got time.
We'll get time. Yeah.
Well, if you liked our video, make sure to give it a thumbs up in the comments down below. If you were excited about the Velocicoaster, please let us know. We want to know.
Would you ride it?
Would you ride it? If you've ridden it,
I can do it,
yes.
you can do it.
Yes. If you've ridden it, we want to hear what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you want to see more of our adventures, make sure to subscribe. Click the bell icon to get notified every time we go live with new videos. And as always, we will see you next time for more Young at the Parks.
Bye.